swear that he look just like him.
No, I'm just collecting. I'm just out here living life, man.
Hey, look, I got some Coca-Cola that I want.
Some Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
They gonna pass on the mic. Who got shots fired? I heard somebody popping off.
Mm-hmm.
All I know, I got Coca-Cola.
This man. I need another gun. I only got like what? Oh no, I got 20 bullets now. I'm good. I'm straight. I got a sniper. 20 sniper bullets, my guy. Shit. Gotta go. Hell yeah. Shit. Malika.
Oh, where you at?
Right back at the bottom.
Oh, shit, you got real shit going on.
Oh. They blew me away, bro.
Oh, hell, they about to get me, Kendrick.
Run for your life. Run for the hills. I told you to run for the hills, bro.
Oh, man.
Now we finna die. We just finna die.
Yeah, we out of there.
Nah, there go Daniel right there. Daniel. Watch your back. Don't come out that door. They coming in the door. Run. Move.
Who is that nigga? He is busting.
Is that rock dude?
What the hell is this going on? Man, throw
What the hell is going on?
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm gone.
Get out of here.
Okay, I got 2 nanas. I'm good.
I'm dead.
Oh, so you giving the thing. Thanks. What the hell is this?
Damn. Get the hell out of there, bro.
Who the fuck is them, bro?
Get the hell out of there, bro.
I'm not fighting that man no more.
What you said, Lincoln?
I ain't fight him no more.
I don't want to fight you, man.
I don't want
You know what you sound like? You remember what y'all remember? Whoa. No, y'all. Anybody remember watching PJs?
Oh my God!
You remember
yeah.
Juicy? You remember Juicy? That's exactly who you sound like, bro. I don't know, Super. I don't want to fight him no more.
Oh, I love it.
Is that a tent storm coming in?
Oh shit! And now look at me, my ass.
I guess I'm gonna just chill and watch the crazy shit. You gonna revive me in the middle of a storm?
Hey, motherfucker, I'm coming up to another.
That's a good idea.
No, bro, you'll glide in.
I better glide. You better get booking.
Shit, Melissa, you
Book it, buddy.
I'm with you, pal.
in this goddamn truck.
I got a med kit too, so.
Oh! I'm gliding right in the middle of the damn.
I'm sorry. Yo, it's like I forgot all the. Cause remember last time we were playing Fortnite, I was playing on the Xbox. Now I'm playing on the damn Switch.
Yo, I'm not gonna make it.
Oh, I put the med kit on soon as we got out of the storm.
I'm not gonna make it, y'all.
No! We sure, man. We right there.
Y'all pour one up for your boy, cause your boy finna be gone. Oh, I got a man. Pick it up.
I'm trying to make it out.
Hey, Mr. Guard lady, just leave me alone, man.
Man, you got it, man. Damn, I wish we had a man kid to give me.
I got some crazy
Y'all.
Danny,
I'm
chicken
stuck.
legs.
Shit, we can kill some of that, man. Come on, let's go hunt.
Okay, there's a med kit right here in the phone. Not med kit, shit. Check.
I got some spray.
Bruh.
Come on.
Tell
Oh,
me why I'm
yeah.
running in circles.
I know his ass still
Come on,
like
come
a
on,
dog.
come on, come on, come on. We almost there. We gonna make it. We gonna make it.
Anybody got shield?
Everybody get in the truck.
Hurry up with the med kit, bro. 6. Hell yeah. Okay. Y'all might have a chance. Truck. Y'all need to pull out that truck into the storm, bro. I'm stuck. It's stuck in the damn storm.
Oh, shit.
My buddy just don't get the concept of running. Got a light jog. Yeah.
Can you hear him?
Randy slap over.
Just slap the fuck over and get it.
Disrespect. Hey man. I got ambushed by the security guard. Somebody tell me what this was made of. There ain't no way. What's that? See?
Oh, shit. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
They busted
Hit his ass.
Y'all killed that thing.
Who's up? I'm jumping out. This man driving into the water. I got a pistol on this ball car. Freeze!
Oh, shit. My bad. I was too busy tripping. Alright.
That should have been money.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Who the hell shoot? Who you shooting at?
Who you shooting at?
Hey, I ain't got no type of shit. We're talking all type of...
All types of shit.
All type of shit.
Mollywop your shit. Start shooting at you. Whoa! Where is she?
Okay, I got some shit on that.
I ain't got shit. I'm just gonna take my little black ass to this side. I'll see y'all when y'all get there.
Y'all, what's really going on? Is y'all fighting somebody? Y'all ain't marking nothing. Y'all just shooting.
Oh shit.
Oh, you welcome, baby.
Oh shit.
He didn't mark or nothing.
Daniel over there zoned in, quiet as a mouse.
Yeah.
Focus.
My eyes are burning.
Look, check this out. I'm finna hop on the very top of this hill, this mountain top right here, and I'm gonna chill out. Wait for y'all to get here. I'll have y'all some sodas, some refreshments. No? I'm watching out for y'all. I see y'all general area, but I only got 3 bullets.
Damn.
So watch your ass. Who that is right now? Alright, that's Daniel right there. Alright.
Oh,
Look
shit.
where you at.
Somebody's sniping.
That's where they're coming from. Daniel.
Yeah.
What direction?
I don't know. I gotta get these damn snipers.
What direction? Southeast, northwest?
Damn, is they hitting y'all?
I'll get my sights on y'all. Alright, I see Daniel. Go down.
They're in the water.
Okay.
Kill his ass, cool. Kill his ass, cool.
That one. Never know.
That one's like your ass.
My fault. You got the kill any fucking way.
Alright, look, I see you. Come to your left, head up that mountain. That's where I'm at.
But my man at the tippity toppest of the mountain, bro.
Tippity top.
At the tippity toppest.
I'm at the Ephesus, if you will.
You know. Damn.
Alright, I gotta
It's
find
us 4 versus one more person.
one more.
Damn, why do you seem like they going so fast?
Y'all come straight up this hill. Cause they somebody's on the very edge. Y'all from y'all come up in the damn storm. So am I. I'm coming back down. You got to be shitting the shit out of me.
So the storm is around the reboot van. That's crazy.
It is.
That never happens.
No. Alright, I'm heading back down. Somebody got a med kit.
Not the storm.
Anybody got the med kit?
Mm-mm. Oh shit.
Oh,
Who's
there he
sniping?
is.
Where you at?
Ooh.
Hey.
Ooh.
Who got that shot?
Me.
I feel a little upset.
I'm
I'm gonna call this next match my last match.
So what?
I'm gonna call this next match my last match.
Alright, get on the chill set. Lobby.
I knew that I was drunk, yeah.
Get on some fucking noodles.
Ooh, he said something about food.
Did you eat that shrimp zucchini?
Shrimp zucchini.
Shrimp zucchini, bro.
Why I ain't getting no shrimp zucchini, bro? I'm mad. You kiss my ass not over here. Tell me, send it in the mail.
UPS, send it via UPS.
FedEx, UPS, overnight delivery. Speaking of, hold up. It's done. It's done. I'm glad you said something. Boy, it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. You're talking about playing some shit.
Is it?
2:22. I'm finna take my black ass to sleep. I'm finna finish this last bottle and knock out. We going another round right here. Damn, look who's that?
That's my bitch right there.
Hey, I can tell. Get it. Not the chicken wing dance. Hey, with my whole man.
It's so cute. The sound is so cute. The person talking.
It's those horns, man. What's up with the horns? You already bleached white.
I know, right?
Hit it. Hey, mop it. Hey, stop it, drop it. Hey.
No, y'all remember this shit?
Boy, get out of here.
What the hell, bro? I was like, why y'all put that all that shit on here,
Junior
bro?
year,
I know.
everybody was doing that shit there.
Oh my goodness.
That
Says
was
the
the craziest
leader.
song. Oh,
Ain't
oh,
gonna lie, ain't
oh,
gonna lie,
oh.
ain't gonna lie. I'm about to turn my microphone up for this one.
I got me a million. Hold on, I'm about to turn my microphone over there. Where is it? Chill out. I had to turn my microphone over there. Come, look, I'm about to help Fortnite make some money.
Say what?
I'm about to help Fortnite make some money. All they gotta do is get the goddamn Sim's voice from when they say something like as we talking, but we hear the character.
Y'all wanna know
like
what I wanna know?
That'll make me.
This is what I want.
What you want to know?
Why my character keeps changing?
Cause you got it on shuffle.
So what's up with that?
Yeah, you got the default ones. They change automatically.
I don't like that. I feel like I don't know what to expect. You know? I don't like surprises.
She look like Scarlett Johansson. I don't know why you mad. She fine.
Maybe I don't like Scarlett. Maybe I don't fuck with Scarlett like that. You ever think about that? Maybe we got some kind of silent beef. Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow and shit. Speaking of Black Widow, have y'all seen Hawkeye?
No, I haven't. I want to.
You need to watch it, bro. That shit is lit.
Oh my goodness. What Marvel stuff do y'all watch? Because I'm just now watching
I've done watch. I've finished WandaVision. I've done watch Loki and finished it. It's the stair drum for me, man. They be getting it. Look at it. Footwork.
What's that?
Footwork. Hey. Anyway.
You like some D on the web for real.
Right. I'm saying she not lying though. Like back in high school, that's what I get. Not the helmet problem.
That skin never back down, guys.
The helmet too, my guy. But anyway, WandaVision and I'm finished. Hawkeye, Loki, Black
So
Widow.
it's good. It's good. Okay, because I wanted to start that one. I'm in the middle of Loki.
Which one?
In the middle
of Loki?
Yes, in the middle of WandaVision. But I ain't started Hawkeye.
It's all tied together. Like that's. I mean, I understand. Like we know the movies are tied together, but the shows and stuff are tied like real perfect with all the movies. Even like Far From Home or No Way Home.
Who is it that became Captain America?
Falcon and the Winter Soldier too. That's the other show I was thinking about.
Hey.
See, that's why I like them, because they all tied together. I like it. It's like a long story.
Especially in Loki. Loki is
Baby, you
Loki at the very ending of Loki.
Shut up.
Your wish. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And the crazy part about that is that came out, Loki dropped before Hawkeye, and
Hey,
What If?
Kendrick,
You gotta watch What If too.
Okay. All right.
how'd you
then.
feel when they found all them not them Wonder Stones, them Infinity Stones?
What you mean?
You don't know what I'm talking about?
And Loki?
You talking about Loki?
Yeah.
Man, that shit was funny. That was funny to me. But it was like, we just use it
I
for
was pissed off, bro.
paperweights.
Right. I was like, wait, so they did all that.
And Doctor Strange sitting there saying there's only one way.
But see, for their universe, there was only one way. But see, he was
There's
the,
multiple
because
universes.
that's why I was
I like
getting
how they're
to.
trying to bring that into Spider-Man.
They are, but that's what I was getting to.
I like that.
Because
Yeah,
like
I'm a Spider-Man fan.
whenever I watched WandaVision, because Dion knows, like comic book wise, I've only ever really read DC. But when I watched WandaVision, I started reading more Marvel. So
Yes, 'cause the Marvel movies are so much better, but what's so crazy
They are.
DC, why is DC not as good when the comics was fire?
the comics
DC
was
sucks.
fire.
The
Now,
comics
listen,
was off the
DC got some
chain.
decent TV shows. As
Static
far as
Shock,
like,
that's it.
Yes, yes.
but check this out. See, we finna have a whole debate. See, somebody needs to start streaming something.
I'm streaming right now.
Right, we finally on podcast conversation now.
Right? But check this though. Like, okay, I feel this way. Generally, DC got
Nah, look. We live.
got some fire animated shows, but until this recent the Wanda until they started making shows based around the MCU, trash ass TV shows.
True.
I'm gonna ask y'all this.
Because
Who's the best Spider-Man?
who's the best Spider-Man?
Yeah.
The one that's closest to my heart is Tobey Maguire.
Exactly.
It's the best.
He's the one that's closest to my heart.
Anybody else? I was
Tom
like,
Holland's a badass
Andrew
Spider-Man.
He's a badass Spider-Man, but Andrew Garfield
But-
was the best.
Nah.
He was the best for me. He didn't have the best movies.
Toby.
I only
Toby.
like Andrew Garfield in that war movie he played in.
We're not talking about that though. We're talking about Marvel.
I know,
We're
I'm
talking about
just saying.
Spider-Man specifically.
Like,
That's the only good movie he has is that war movie.
But I'm not even talking about. I'm not
yeah,
even talking about him as
the
a
one
person.
nobody really.
But like his Spider-Man was my favorite Spider-Man.
He's the best though, right?
That movie, yeah, it was fire. It was fire.
Which
But
one?
I think
I like him.
Hell yeah. He was the best Spider-Man for me. Now, like I said, Toby's got a soft spot in my heart because he was the first one to like
Exactly.
really
It's
take off the
legacy.
whole. Right, it's
I like how he
legacy.
handles paparazzi.
I bet you.
We don't fuck with him, bro.
He looked at that camera and said, "What the fuck is going on?"
He just kept looking at him like.
Look at that.
My favorite video is where he's like, "Get the fuck out the road."
Jenkins. That's a big old Stone Cold Jenkins right there. I'd have been like, damn, Toby, my bad. I was just
I'm
trying.
telling you, dear. I'm telling you, when we all be Jenkins in this house, we gotta take Scooby-Doo pictures. We got to. It's gonna be funny. I'm
What
gonna
you
be.
mean?
I gotta be Thelma. I gotta be Thelma.
Now she calls it Thelma.
I know.
Gotta be scrappy.
Yeah.
Gotta be who?
That nigga gotta be scrappy for real.
Who's Scrappy?
Then,
Why y'all do that? No, man, why you do my buddy like that?
nah, bro. It ain't
That nigga mean as hell.
That's disrespectful.
And he always stuff some shit in there.
He gonna be mad at y'all for the rest of y'all life when you realize who Scrappy is.
Man, don't be mad at me.
No, Mom, you put me in the Scrappy outfit.
It's okay,
I
baby.
couldn't even get baby Scooby-Doo.
Man,
No, straight up Scrappy. Huh?
dressed up as fuck.
Baby Scooby-Doo. Oh, yeah. We could have made him Baby Scooby-Doo.
No, man, you did Scrappy.
Y'all used to watch that?
Yeah, I used to watch that shit.
Y'all be okay.
Hell yeah. You know what I realized though when I went back and watched that?
Yeah.
Vilma really never had no speaking parts until like right at the end when they was finna solve the movie. She was just peeping the whole game, the whole time,
That's
and
true.
like, yo,
Sammy was dressed up as Albert in fucking Halloween, so I don't like his name.
the chipmunk.
Yes. It was cute.
Hell no. But like, the more I went back and watched that shit, that was Pup Man Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, we
She
did.
just like she didn't say a word until like the very end of the episode. And she laid it all out like I've been peeping it the whole time. Y'all missed it all. But it did this, and he been stealing all this because of the records and all this stuff.
Can I tell y'all
Like, they
something?
get-
Are all y'all from Alabama?
Yeah. Well, no, Luke from Georgia.
I'm from Georgia.
I was actually
Okay.
thick as fuck.
He said, what you said?
What you say to me?
Y'all's accents are thick as fuck.
Daniel,
Oh,
get tackled
mine's
over
been
this
thick
live
my
stream, bro.
whole damn life.
Don't get tackled over this live screen, bro.
No, I know mine's thick, but y'all's is thick as fuck.
Hey, I already knew. I got a beachy country ass accent.
And then we over here talking, we getting heated too. How did we get off the conversation to Marvel? What were we talking about Spider-Man just a minute ago?
Thanos.
We was, guys.
But nah, yeah, because I missed my point that I was making. Daniel, whenever you said that thing about Doctor Strange. And how he only saw one possibility. So I went back and read, and you know, because of all that whole Far From Home stuff, he's seeing timelines relative to our universe.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like relative to the multiverse, there probably would have been more than one outcome to that whole fight. But to our understanding, right. And see, it wasn't until I watched What If when I got that screen of comic books where he basically went crazy. He started absorbing all these kind of like different magical, mythical things, and it put him in a space to where he could see all of the multiverse. So if it had been that in the movie, he definitely would have found more than one outcome. Maybe not one that worked for our universe, but he would have seen more than one. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna incorporate that in the movies or like in the shows ever.
They have. Like a lot of the things that they have in What If, like they're the whole series is run off like different realities and different multiverse universe stuff. But they draw a lot from the movies that we've seen. Like there's a ton of Easter eggs. And like just like little stuff.
That like Michael Jackson, his last tour was This Is It, and when Stan Lee died, the last movie he made was Endgame.
That shit
like he knew he was gonna die.
And I think there's something.
No, I think that they were part of Illuminati, like Betty White, part of Illuminati.
You know what's crazy when you say that too? Cause you just
dead ass, bro.
I'm starting DR reaction.
Look, bro, I swear to God, bro.
But no, it's crazy that he
talking
said
about
that.
Betty White being Illuminati the night before she died, bro, and then she died the next day.
But no, check this out, because just like he said about Michael doing the This Is It tour and the Infinity War, like Endgame or whatever with Stan Lee, they published this magazine. I think it was People. I'm not sure, but I think it was People. Kind of like preemptively celebrating Betty White turning like 100, and then she died.
Man,
Yeah.
Listen, I understand this topic. Ready up, this is some gameplay topic. I'm trying to get this shit while we playing.
Oh shit, my bad. We got so deep in the conversation.
Hey, it be like that. It be like that.
You gonna die 17 days before your birthday.
I don't want to stop talking about it. I just want to be ready up.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Betty White just did not want to go into 2022.
Yeah, that lady was not. That lady was 99. She lived a long, fulfilling life.
She lived everything. You know what I said?
She knew she would have went in 2022. She had to live that whole year. She didn't want to do that.
You know what I said?
That lady lived
whenever
through
she died,
pandemics.
she died, went up to heaven, met up with her old castmates and said, I won.
Most definitely.
And was the coolest one.
I'm telling you. Betty was a freak, bro.
Hey, I mean, that's why she lived a long life. You gotta get
Keep the bones young.
Chill. Oh,
I dropped. I didn't mean to drop, my bad.
We dropping.
We dropping. What's up?
We're gonna drop at camp.
Say that again.
What age do y'all hope to see? Like, what age would y'all be fulfilled with life of meeting?
There you go. That's solid right there. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll be alright at 85.
76, 85, somewhere around there.
And
I feel like I've done everything I could do. That depends. Honestly, it depends on my status of health. Like if I'm 75 and I'm still
like that.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
then,
if I'm
I can't
bedridden,
put a set number like.
If I'm bedridden, let me go.
I think old people need to be reevaluated when they drive.
So wait, yeah, what you just
That
said?
shit be pissing me off.
Yeah, what you just said?
100.
So you mean like what age, as far as like the world is set around, or what age we would like to be?
what age would you like to consider it like you happy to see you happy to see it?
Like not necessarily like to die, but like
I mean, I'd be happy as fuck to see 26.
I'd be happy to see 60.
Hey, yo, no, that's real as fuck. To live, just to live another day,
Just another
though.
day,
Yeah, I'd be happy as fuck to see 26.
But like, relative to the whole, like, I'm done, like, I'm ready to get up out of here. Honestly, like I said, it'd probably just be relative to my status of health. Like, if I'm bedridden at like 70 something, take me off the monitor, like, unplug. No.
Yeah, I have it to where if I go, if I'm like brain dead or something, you don't resuscitate me.
Right, don't resuscitate me, let me go. Because I especially if I have a family by then,
I want to get that tattoo under my
relative to the family I already got around me. I don't want to. I'd hate for them to come visit me and be like, you know, there's no progression or regression and stuff like that. Exactly.
I want to get tatted underneath my pecs. Do not resuscitate.
I feel like that's excessive, though.
I mean, I like tattoos though.
Oh, everybody shut up. They bless.
I know it.
Who is you? Oh, damn, that's a cigar. Please don't be a damn rock. Don't be a rock. Daniel. Shit.
I like how you shot her and expect me to help.
She blew first blood, bro.
Oh, shit.
Put my ass there, wrist.
She coming mean. I didn't want to be disrespectful, man.
No, boy. You fucked
Hell yeah. Hey, baby, go on down to the store and put me a bud light. I'm gonna check up out of the match.
Give me a hug.
Give me a hug, man. Hey, man. Hey, man, back up. What's up? Watch out, man. Hey, what's going on here?
Give me a hug.
Go hug your mama. Coming off of what Dion though said though, what's something that y'all would like to see like
Before I die?
Yeah, like flying cars, something crazy like that. Northern Lights.
Like if it was like a Make-A-Wish Foundation?
Not really, but like a Make-A-Wish, but like what's something y'all want to see either like happen to the world or like Daniel said, like go see Northern Lights, something like that.
Oh, that's what I want to do for real. I want to see if we ever get smart enough to actually combat global warming for real.
Oh yeah,
It's not gonna happen. People like to
No,
draw.
because
I mean, but that's real though.
It's real,
But it's not gonna ever happen.
Let me tell y'all something. I watched.
It's not gonna happen.
Whenever I was hooking up with this little that's anyway, it was a movie and it was called Don't Look Up, right?
mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Yeah. So these group of scientists had like basically discovered this comet that was like 6 months out from basically destroying the world. You know, and they had flat out told people, yo, we gonna die if we don't do something about this. You know, and everybody was trying to either like keep the conversation light or like flat out ignore it, you know. And like, right, the rich man. And even when they took it to like media trying to inform the world, they were making it like they were making like they were crazy, or like they were making it like light of the situation and stuff like that. And yeah, basically destroyed the world because they chose to.
Because I feel like possibly if everybody paid it a little bit more attention, then we could, you know what I'm saying? That we could actually combat it. You know what I'm saying? It's been so much stuff that seems impossible that we have done. I feel like we can at least help it at least a little bit.
Yeah, but we have to fix it. Like let go a lot of the factories and shit.
It's something that like we literally. Like people, as not even like a nation, but like a whole planet, would literally have to start right now.
Yeah, but you gotta think. Even though if the whole planet tried, the rich would have more power over it.
Of course, they're gonna try to overtake it.
They got the money.
Even if we do come up with alternatives.
But see, my thing is always
sit there and try to stop it, they're gonna, no matter what, they got the money to keep it going.
Well, my thing is,
our voice ain't as powerful as money.
Why these people that got all this money and got all these things and stuff like that, they should be the main person people concerned about it.
Because they know they're not because they know that the way the world is how they're making their money. Like Kim Kardashian, if they keep telling these little girls to go and twerk and shit, them girls gonna grow up twerking and shit. You know what I mean? So it's a trend that they try to keep growing.
She's an influencer.
It's an influence. Yeah. Like the way the world is now is all off influence. If it wasn't,
I'm saying though,
copying trends and all that shit.
This is the thing. If you knew you was, if you really serious and you knew you was about to die, I bet you all they rich asses would change their motherfucking minds. I bet you. I wouldn't want to, even though we know the rich can do all this, all that, yeah, but it doesn't hurt to at least try for humanity. Even if they take over that shit, I don't give a fuck. As long as we fix that shit and we can live longer for the future.
Because I feel like nobody's
thinking all racial, man.
And that's their problem.
That's my thing.
Yeah, that's their problem.
That's one reason. That's the main thing that's really holding me back from like even thinking about settling down and starting a family. Because what am I bringing them into? You know, the next what 200 years.
I feel you.
I feel that. And I completely agree with that. But this is what's happening. Right. But this is what's happening. Like 4 or 5 generations before us fucked up the world.
Yeah.
They expected the kids to make it better. Their kids fucked up the world. Their kids fucked up the world. And now they just gave us this fucked up world. And we finally wake up to be like, yo, shit's gonna blow up if we don't do something about it. Exactly. But nobody's want to listen to us. I don't know. It's a very tricky subject. And the only people that have any kind of standards, just like Daniel and Malika just said, the only people that have any kind of power to do anything about it are just not
doing shit about it.
Yeah, the rich and the influence, like the influence people, influential people.
I mean, you have those select few like celebrities and things like that, like y'all got save this planet. But it be the ones that people don't deem relevant.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like Ashton Kutcher.
Hell yeah. And
yo,
that motherfucker's badass, bro.
Leonardo DiCaprio, I don't understand why like he doesn't have more people behind him, because he talks about saving the planet like all the time. Like he is a very big advocate for like fixing the ozone layer and all that stuff.
Ashton Kutcher has like fucking parodies in child and women's slavery shit.
Oh yeah.
Like he believes it, like, a lot in women's rights. I can't believe he actually married Meg.
I know, it's cute.
Oh yeah.
Like he actually married Jackie from that '70s show.
But they dated while
Yeah,
they
for a
showed.
long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
You shoot.
Yeah, me. Somebody was like legit on me in the water. I think somebody else on me too.
Oh,
I just
shit.
ran into the storm. Me too. I'm like legit swimming on the edge of it. I'm swimming right on the edge of it. Somebody on me shooting, but I can't. I won't shoot. I ain't got a med kit. Damn. I'm running to that mark.
I got one on, I believe. I can't see that far. Oh, I see. I got
That's
it.
y'all on the edge of the storm.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all coming across. I'm right across from y'all.
My bad, y'all, my bad. You had me focused up, but yeah, with the global warming thing, all it takes is a fucking start, and not to give up just because you know motherfuckers. Not a start, but at least just a try.
No, I was agreeing with you. It takes a start, but the thing about it is, like, it takes a start with it, because we're at the point now, like, think about like a storage room that's like been mad unorganized for years, you know. And like walking in there by yourself, or even walking in there with like 2 or 3 people, and looking at all that mess, that's mad overwhelming. You know what I mean? It would legit take every able body. You know, the rich, the poor, the scientists, the army, all that shit. Everybody, like everybody gotta come to the barbecue on this one.
Yeah. Kind of like systemic racism. Everybody gotta get themselves the fucking together.
But see, that's my thing. Like, and you know what? The crazy thing is, it was a DC Carmen. Y'all know who Marshall Manhunter is, right?
Yes.
Okay. So there is basically the same thing going on Mars as what's going on Earth. Like, they are legit the same kind of like creature, can do the same thing as far as like telekinesis, body shift, and all this stuff. But because some of them are green, gray, black, whatever the fuck, they put each other in different kind of like social status. So like, if you're green, you could be a high priest, but if you're white, you're poor. You're a white Martian, you're poor, you live on the streets. You're a green Martian, you're in a hierarchy, you're a red Martian, you're in the royal family, like bullshit like that. When legit, the only difference in between each other is the pigmentation of their skin. You know? So as far as all that goes, like, we could talk about racism for days, for months and years, but you ain't never gonna get through nobody with an ignorant ass mind to say, look, bro, if I cut you right now, you gonna bleed out and die. If you cut me right now, I'm gonna bleed out and die. The only difference in between you and I is that your ancestors migrated to a place in the earth where y'all didn't need as much protection on y'all skin. So y'all got a lot of pigmentation. So now y'all mad at me because y'all left me in the sun. You feel me? Oh, I feel like that's a conversation.
No, you was getting somewhere. Don't get back.
Don't let it go.
But they be on some good ass play to be like, man, nah, fuck it.
But I'm saying, like, it legit, it sounds like something that's so, what's the word I'm looking for?
Excuse me. Hey, come back.
I don't want to say retarded.
No, it's just,
it's
asinine.
redundant, asinine, things like that. It seems like something.
I said a big word.
Completely asinine. Like, there's no way you would look at a Sprite bottle and see like a lightly or a darker compacted bottle and be like, I'm not drinking from that fucking bottle. The only thing that's gonna come to your mind is like, I'm thirsty as shit. You gonna pick up the first bottle you come to.
The clear Pepsi tastes just like the dark Pepsi.
Just like the fucking dark Pepsi.
Just like the dark Pepsi. That's true.
Like, that don't make no sense to me. Legitimately, like, we share this whole planet and was given domain over everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely everything. And we just gonna have this silent beef with each other because you can tan a little bit better than I can.
I'm not one.
You're not one. I'm gonna have this a whole streaming game. We having like political debates and shit. We gotta say
When I
the
watch
earth
streams, I be
racism.
wishing people talk about deep subjects that
Real
people are
stuff.
scared to talk about. Because
Yeah.
it makes the stream more interesting.
We hurt people's feelings though. Shot.
For sure.
Yeah.
Classic.
For sure.
Ratchet.
Ratchet.
Carol. Fast.
This,
I'm sorry.
but for real though, like,
But yeah.
and then
Racism is stupid. It's the stupidest thing that ever could have changed
It's dumb.
within humanity. It's so
and it's all, I feel like
Everybody has a little bit of it in them. Honestly. You can't sit there and tell me, you know, sometimes people just be sitting there getting pissed off and having a shitty day. And then you sit there and take the anger out on somebody. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, I get that. But I feel like also like there's a point where you're absolutely doing too much.
yeah.
Look, there's a guy that I listen to. And his name's Vince Shapiro. And they were talking about, he's a Jewish guy. And they were talking about how the suicidal rates are high. And they said that in the transgender community. And he was like, because they're being bullied. He said, I don't believe that transgender people are killing themselves because they're being bullied. He said the African American bully rate is higher than any racial rate in the world. And the whites kill themselves more than black people do.
You got me there.
Is exactly what
I
he
was
said.
gonna chime in on that one, but you got me on that.
Because you see what I'm saying? Y'all are bullied more than anything in the society. The African Americans are bullied more.
And that's crazy as hell to me
fucking kill
because
yourself.
we didn't ask to be here.
I get that.
And that's the fucked up part. That's the
And you
fucked
know
up
what's
part.
but y'all know
But
what's
yeah, he
up
got me with that one too. He got me with that one too.
because I
Maybe
was gonna
because-
chime in on it because go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
My bad. No, you fine. Maybe because with black people, and when I say black people, I don't mean just African Americans. I mean the whole diaspora. Maybe because the whole diaspora been through so much for generations and generations and centuries that people done adapted and was like, man, bro,
That's what
became
I was
more
saying.
of fighters than transgender people. Of course, there was
Exactly.
transgender people like back in
Back in the
centuries that
day.
people really don't know. But
Exactly.
it's just now becoming a thing for people, and they're
That
just
is
now
public.
being public. And now they're getting the grunt of everything because now everybody knows, oh, trans people exist. Oh, wow, we didn't with that shit. And now they're getting the grunt of it. They're just now getting the grunt.
And Malika made a very good point. Like, we've been dealing with this shit for years, so we kind of got like a cold shoulder to it. It's basically kind of like like being raised in a house where you was picked on in the house all your life. So when you go outside and somebody pick on you, you're like, whatever, fuck.
That's a great point.
Yeah. It's nothing new. It's absolutely nothing new. So of course we're not killing ourselves.
Well, if you want to be honest, I'm a Republican, so I don't believe in a lot of certain things. But if you're like my friend or whatever, you know, if you want to be considered a girl, I'm gonna call you a girl. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna
So
just
Some I just met somebody like that. He was like Republican right and then like liberal left or something like that. That's what you.
Yeah. Like I don't believe in abortion, but unless you're right. You know what I mean? That's completely understandable. But don't go and have sex and claim you were raped. Because you found out you were raped.
Pause this. What's the slogan shit?
I'm just saying, that's just the belief.
You better set everybody off.
Everybody.
No, you never say nobody off. It's just it's a conversation. This is a safe place.
I'm just saying, like,
This is safe place.
All the reason why I'm saying that, bro, is because what we talked about earlier.
Hey,
As
real quick.
50-something years.
Real quick, y'all. First of all, it's a bounty. But what's this Bowie shit right here? Y'all see this Bowie shit?
Come down here.
Man.
Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you something about the way the world is now, okay? People can crash a plane and blame the road conditions.
And
Yeah.
black.
I feel like
crash a
saying
plane.
is like not taking accountability. Everybody got to blame something on something else and not take full accountability.
Yeah.
Not on the
They can
abortion
crash a
thing.
plane and blame the road conditions.
Yeah, like on the abortion thing though, that's a broad ass subject because me as a woman, I already feel like that.
Yeah, I get that. It's your body, you have all right to do that.
I ain't even say shit.
I know, I'm just saying.
That wasn't.
Y'all stand right here in front of this thing right here.
But yeah, I just feel like as a woman, it's just a man's world, and the men control a lot of stuff that goes on and don't understand fully what's going on.
That's true.
And I just feel like they just need to understand more of what's going on with women and why women make the decision to why abortion is even here anyway in the first place. That's what I was going.
Like one thing that I thought about one time was it's kind of hard for like men to adjust to that type of situation for the simple fact since the beginning of time, even biblically, the Bible says the men rule the roost. You know what I mean? So it's hard for them to comprehend certain things, or you know.
But that's where you get mansplaining from, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Nobody wants to listen. Yeah.
Man, when I tell you, listen, I was over at CJ's and we was talking about the same thing, like how, okay, one of their dude friends in their guy group has this girlfriend, and she feels like she legitimately has to be right about everything, right? So like, it's just like how you was talking about, like you can disagree, sure, but don't argue your point to me and shove it down my throat to where you feel like you're absolutely right.
Right.
You know, even if you feel strongly about what you're talking about, you know, that's cool. But I have a different opinion.
Yeah.
And we can sit and we can talk. And I feel like that jumping back and forth to that, you know, racism thing, I feel like that's the problem too. Like what Malika just said, nobody is able to sit down and listen and be like, okay, I see your point, but this is my point also. Not, you know, not degrading your point, but this is how I see it.
Yeah. Well, see,
No.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That Jordan Lucas, when he put that what was the name of that song? Where he did like the racial things, he had like the black guy rap and the white guy rap against each other or whatever.
I don't remember that.
I remember what you're talking about. And one thing about it,
they did really good on that, bro.
you think so? I think that I think he was the point he was trying to make beautiful, but the representation in it, I'm gonna say like okay, like the representation from black folks from it, I feel like it wasn't 100% true from a black person's stand. Especially sitting there across that man, he's saying all that stuff. Not saying that we should have been pissed off, but it was more like the white man was just saying, yeah, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, and I'm that, and I'm just taking it and being like, okay, well, Well, I feel like it could have been vice versa too. It could have been both ways, but he just, I don't know. It's just a lot of missing points he had in that. I see what he was trying to do, and that's beautiful. But it was a lot of missing points.
It's just the way it came across.
Like,
the way it came about,
you missed, and you was right there at the motherfucking bullseye. Fuck.
But I feel like that happens a lot with things like that. Like the points that they're trying to make, like you said, like are sustainable points that need to be made. But the way they go about making it, I think, is a way that's kind of like still staying that norm of that conversation that everybody's used to having.
Yes.
And so that's where they missed, you know, because you're not really diving deep because people don't like change. And just like Daniel said earlier, too, people don't like things that they don't understand, you know, different things.
Yeah.
Especially in this day and age.
Than I did. You explained it better. That's what I was trying to say.
But you said, I mean, you said it, not in so many words, but you said it, you know what I mean?
That's why people don't like politics and shit, because it's so different on either side, and people don't want to be on the either side of the fence. So
I never want to be in a conversation about politics at all, because I know for a fact I'm gonna disagree with what somebody says, and I know for a fact that because I disagree, it's gonna hurt their feelings, and it's gonna be an argument, and I don't want that.
Exactly, Candace. Me, I'm the same way. Like, if we're gonna talk about politics, I want to talk about it. I don't want to say neutral grounds, but civilly. Just like the conversation earlier with what abortion when we were talking about. Like, I just, you know what I'm saying? I just want to hear your point, and I want you to hear my point, and we could see why we even think like that in the first place, and maybe we could find some type of conclusion just within our conversation. That's all.
But see, nobody wants to hear anybody. Everybody wants to be heard, but nobody wants to listen.
Everybody's acting like high schoolers now.
Everybody wants to be heard, but nobody wants to listen. That's the thing about it. Like, on either side of it, too. You know, I want you to hear my point, but I completely disagree with your point. So you're wrong. You know. Especially with the racism thing, like you don't know how long like that whole chip on the shoulder about the slavery thing rubbed me the entire wrong way. Like, of course I have a chip on my shoulder. My great grandfather
was beat, like, for no fucking reason.
Broke his back to build this country, and look how you treating his children.
Yeah.
You know?
I ain't got no bullets.
Yeah, I'm down too. I ain't even got no guns, damn. But that's how I've always felt with all of this. Like, you talking about a generation of the people that came from people that legit had nothing, and when they were given a little bit of something,
it was taken.
You were basically not even just taken, but like, y'all know that y'all have ever heard the term "pull yourself up by your bootstraps"?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all basically sent a barefoot man out into the world. After, you freed him. He's free, sure. He's got all the rights and things that you had, that he didn't have available to him. But he ain't got no shoes. So how is this man supposed to pull himself up by some bootstraps that he ain't got?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So like then it becomes, well, you have. Yeah, I may have access to it because I'm free, the same kind of resources you have, but nobody wants to give them to me because that means I'll be on the same playing field as you.
Yeah. My dumb ass was running towards the storm.
I was too. I had to turn around because I felt it.
I was like, wait, what's that purple shit?
Right. It's getting real purplish around here. What's going on?
Have y'all ever heard of the celebrity Tom McDonald?
I feel like I've heard the name.
Okay, well, I'm gonna play something. I want y'all to listen to it, okay? Now, this guy is, like, he's a white guy, and he wants to be a rapper, like most white guys. But, he's pretty good, if you want me to be honest.
You ain't lying. But listen, I've come across so many that's like, yeah, I rap. I be looking at him funny. I feel like I gotta stop doing that too, though. Like, cause anybody could legitimately be a rapper, but like sometimes when white dudes say, hey, yeah, I'm a rapper, I'm like, for real? But some of them that I've heard have been like, Man, we'll
Listen
change
to
the
this.
lyrics, buddy.
Chill out.
How he talks? No, listen to how he talks, bro. Like, he's straight dope. Like, he got some good lyrics.
Just like a hot knife through butter, honestly. Pick up.
My generation's afraid of opinions. Y'all so intolerant. They're ashamed of themselves because they're privileged and whiter. They're black and the opposite. You get charged with harassment for hugging a woman and giving a compliment. Y'all way too sensitive yet. Offended to death. We all the dolphins in it. I swear that y'all are mad at everything that don't affect your life. I swear that y'all believe that being offended just means that you're right. I swear that y'all just want to be the only ones who ever lie. Nobody wants to be real. Everyone's scared of how everyone feels. You become so ultra sensitive and hyper tolerant that honesty gon' be illegal. It's crazy y'all get so shocked. People saying things that aren't responsible. That seems logical. Y'all are weak. And if someone says retarded ruins your weekend, and that's retarded. My hair been in braids because it looks hella awesome. Y'all like to scream I appropriate culture, but I don't hear nothing. I'm paying homage. Y'all are just trying to get likes on your comments. Googling quotes that are socially conscious and saying your woke doesn't make you a prophet. It makes you a liar. Stupid, I'm always on that block.
He's just saying your woke don't make you a prophet. It makes you a liar. Stupid and obnoxious.
But he ain't lying though. There's a lot of people that like follow the fad
Yeah.
of like the whole like, yeah, you know.
It just don't make no sense, man.
Nah, that shit is real.
Yeah.
Appropriation.
My name will be remembered, and I will live forever.
Bro, this guy right here that's rapping right now, dissed, you know that did the flipping the pancake video?
Yeah.
He dissed him. But no, listen, bro. This is what he says right here, bro. This shit goes hard. This is what he says right here. Not right here.
Unless it's a poncho, a headdress, or afro, you'll piss someone off. I said Merry Christmas, but I know that it's about to be gone if religious freedom's such a dire issue. Why you dress like a priest in October for fun? Don't let them censor your thoughts. Don't let them make you regret that you talk. Don't let them tell you that nights is the law, trying to make you all righter when nothing is wrong. Yeah, words hurt you, clothes hurt you, memes hurt you, jokes hurt you, we hurt you. Half the time you don't even probably know what hurt you, but you're super mad. Trust we hurt you. You a pawn in a broken system. Are you triggered much? You been showing symptoms. Y'all are so addicted to being hopeless victims. Y'all can crash a plane and blame no road conditions. And your only sickness is your social vision. Makes you scared of choices, but you pro decisions. So you march a lot, but never go the distance. Yelling way too loud until no one listens.
You hear him? He said you march you'll march the walk, but won't go the distance.
Who though?
Hey, that motherfucker's badass. They talking about like people doing that stupid what's it called? I'm about to die.
You just want a medal for asking permission. You just want to beat on the back and admission to being so tolerant. Finally,
there's people all around, bro.
Yeah.
And I ain't got no type of bullets.
Hold on, I'm coming to you. Shit.
Where'd old dude go? Why old dude?
But yeah.
Oh,
shit.
he right here beside me. I'm playing my bad because I was talking to y'all.
Oh.
And my Switch had died. Hopefully I make it to you.
What up? I'm on somebody right now. They're building hella hard. Got somebody down. Yeah, I'm running off with your partner. Alika, come to me. Come to me. I might have you some ammo, I'm not sure.
Uh-oh, somebody shooting at me. Oh, yes, thank you.
running down the hill right here. Got him. One person? Look, you get over it? Yeah, okay, you got it now. We gonna be good. We almost over. There's one person left. There's 3 of us. Just gotta find where they at. There you go. Hey.
Okay, we gonna talk about the song. We ain't forget about the time. We just focused up. Oh, get back in? Okay, get back in. Yeah, this one. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get mine.
Y'all good controller?
Together.
Yo, I got a question. Really quick. I'm like 4 beers in. I want to, like, should I go for 5 or no? I don't know if I should drink another one because I don't want to pass out on the stream and just be out here snoring and shit.
It's whatever you feel. Hell, if you don't want to pass out, then don't do it. Shit.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking I'm gonna set this one. I'm gonna set this one now.
For real. For
But hey,
real. What
I'm gonna
happened to
take
our
a brief.
dude? He quiet.
Dan, you still there? I don't know. Yeah, he's still. It's saying not ready, lobby. You still there?
Oh, me?
Okay, that's Dion. Daniel.
No.
I don't know. It said he in the lobby. Nah, he's still in.
That's him.
No, I'm saying I left. You missing the person and I'm thinking about it today.
I'm not doing that.
Oh no, I'm going to the lobby. And y'all give me 1 second too. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Man, do your thing. I still want my 1v1 to 2K though.
You got it, you got it.
Damn. That's my favorite with JJ with 80 weeks ago. You sure? What you mean? Yo,
Yeah, this is not working.
nah, that was the toilet that you hit on the first time. Cause I had got it. You can try all this.
Y'all can learn without me. Hey, I just want to talk.
Talk. You know I can play it through the TV too. You gotta remember how to do it. Yo, crazy. Bad though.
Yo. Yo. Y'all still here? Mic check. Mic check one.
1 2 1 2.
There
No,
it is.
I'm
There
just
it is.
saying, like, if I were known and I had, like, people in the chat, that shit would have been jumping after that damn sentence by itself.
Wait, say what now?
No, I was just talking about, when bro had said something about the whole abortion shit. If I was a known, just had a new guy, you subscribe, like, man, the chat probably would have been, jumping like that.
Say what now? I don't know what's going on with your mic, but it sounds like you like rattling through your clothes or something.
My brother.
He left?
Yeah, he was.
I don't know, let me see. No. He did say something about it was gonna be his last name or something, though, didn't he?
I don't know how either.
Hold on.
I mean, see, I'm a big dude, like, I ain't tripping about it.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
About him leaving.
Yeah, about him leaving.
Yeah, I think he said something before we started the next one about it being his last round anyway.
I ain't gonna lie, he is good for shit, though.
Say what?
He is good for shit.
Oh yeah. Great strategist, man. We don't.
You said what?
He is strategist.
Hey, we going another round here, or we going to 2K?
Another round.
Alright.
Okay, I was gonna say it's whatever y'all could have did y'all think. Shit, I was done with the conversation. And plus my switch keep dying, so.
Are you on the Switch?
Yes. I really want Animal Crossing.
Damn.
I swear that's all I play it for, Mario, and I want to play Animal Crossing.
Hell no.
Shit,
What's the point in that? I don't think I can get into Animal Crossing.
I don't know.
It seems like you don't really do stuff. Like walk around.
Basic, I just feel like it's a little tiny little community.
What you mean?
Basic, I mean kind of basically.
Man.
Just being like a little community and doing shit.
Oh god,
it can't. Nah, man. You can't.
Not a Sims. The Sims top
The Sims
tier.
is top tier situation. You have like divorces. You be having like. Yeah, but it's like stories and stuff behind it. They even have Sims games with like mysteries and shit.
Exactly.
Word. Maybe it's just because I don't like the animation. Then. Maybe it's that.
See, I never played it before, but I watched people play it.
Yeah.
And it's just basically like little communities, almost like a little Minecraft.
Okay.
Little communities, and you can do stuff, you can get people jobs. Like, it's just bullshitting around, really.
Right. Man, get on somewhere talking about Minecraft as The Sims. At least you can have a family on The Sims. I might get with you with Animal Crossing being like The Sims, but I can get with you with Minecraft.
Me neither. I don't.
Man, if you got that, just break another stone. And then a whole motherfucking goddamn amusement park.
Roller coasters and shit.
You feel me? Like, I'm on this kind of shit. I know it ain't the exact same. It got that same.
Yeah. The same premise of what's going on is what you're saying. Yeah.
So, Kendrick, what you think about the song?
It made some points. It made some points, yeah, but like I feel like the audience really needed to be addressed. Like, who exactly were you talking about?
Yeah, and that's why I had asked, like, but who though? You're talking about people marching, but they're not progressing. Who are you talking about?
Right.
Who are you talking?
Because
It could have been a.
I can understand it in a sense of where it's like how I said, you know, a lot of people do jump on that fad of like being woke, you know.
Yes.
Like black and white people, all kinds of people. They jump on that fad of like seeing a problem or something like that. But like nobody really taking the time to take the initiative to learn about the problem or like the history behind the problem and stuff like that. So like you're marching, but it's mainly for that Instagram post, you know, for that awareness for everybody to jump on your status. Like yeah. So I get that, but at the same time it's like you can't. It's a touchy subject. I feel like because you never know who's really doing something for a cause and who's doing something for some clickbait.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To me, it sounded more cloudy than progressive. What got me is like I actually was feeling it at first, and then when he started saying like basically there's no such thing as cultural appropriation. I'm not doing no appropriation. Let me take this out. I'm not appropriating. I'm paying homage. Huh?
There's an extent. There's an extent I feel like.
Yeah.
Some kind of I don't know parade or something like something that was celebrating the culture. You know? So like if there was like some kind of festivity for Indian culture, and I saw they had like a certain type of headdress that they wore for, and I wanted to attend it. I feel like myself personally, I would ask.
Yes.
I know I'm not of that heritage, but I feel like to wear it just in celebration with everybody, that's not appropriation.
Yes.
It's different when I'm putting it on and I'm like doing kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Stereotypical like mannerisms and stuff. That's like people on what's the name of that holiday? It's a Mexican holiday.
Dia de los Muertos?
Something like that. But like they wear like, the ponchos, the headdresses and stuff like that, and they're hooping and hollering and screaming and putting on these horrible Latino like accents, that's appropriation.
Yes.
Somebody even Halloween, somebody dressing up like a street thug and like talking Blackanese and shit like that. That's appropriation.
Exactly.
I feel like there's a very, 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 very fine line in between the two.
Oh yeah, very thin. Very thin. And I just didn't, in the song, what made me not like it, I was like, man, just like Joyner Lucas. Because I'm not saying it because it was a white man rapping. I was on that same energy with Joyner Lucas. Like, you had a point that you missed. But it was the fact of right after he said that, he was just like, I like braids. And basically, I'm aware of it. It's not appropriation. It's paying homage. But at the same time, you disrespecting the people who stereotypically wear braids. Like, it was just real. It was progressive, but it was regressive all at the same time. And I was just like, ooh, this ain't the one, this ain't the one, this ain't the one.
That's where that thin line goes. But see, this is how I feel. Yes, black people, culturally, usually, there's more behind our braids than just a braid. We know that. And that's not saying that anybody else just can't like the way that look.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's the menu. I feel like it's a lot of. I put on the braids, and so I take on the attitude of like a black girl or a black guy. You know, that I've kind of like either seen in a movie or seen around my neighborhood, type stuff like that. You know. That's how I feel.
Yes.
Because there's nothing saying that little white girl can't put on some cornrow, like, because they don't know. You know, children don't know.
Yeah.
A little white girl can look at a little black girl's hair and say, "Mommy, I want my hair to look like that." You know, just because she thinks it's pretty. But I feel like it's different when I'm coming.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm coming in. I feel like it's different when, like, you're an older person, and like I said, you put the cornrows on, you go to work, and you see that black friend that you got at work, and you're like, "Ooh, girl," you know, and you're shaking your hair and stuff like that. Yeah.
No, it happens real life.
Damn, where you at?
I'll mark it again if I have to.
No, I still see it, but I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, it's that type of thing for me.
That's why I think that's why I love children, because they're so innocent. And hearts are so pure, man.
That's something I was thinking about while I was going to, like, as far as, like, the whole, not even the appropriation, but the racism thing goes. That's something that's sadly never going to come to an end, because I'm not saying, like, people are sitting at home which
training their kids.
You never training their kids, yeah. Now, did they come from a generation that I feel like did? No. But I think like nowadays it's so embedded in people that it's not necessarily like strictly training. Like you see that black dude, we don't like that dude. It's more like subliminal things.
Yeah, like not even knowing that you're doing it, not even knowing that what you're saying is wrong. You know what I'm saying? But kind of like when people be like, you know, when people be like, man, you retarded. You know what I'm saying? Just saying like, man, you just silly, you goofy, you funny.
Right.
A lot of people say that and don't know that it's very offensive. So I get what you're saying.
Like second nature type shit.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Say what now?
I say if y'all think it come out second nature, then I'm like, I feel like it's sad. Cause like,
I mean, that's the point that we've got to.
I'm not saying like the fact that y'all think the second nature is sad. I'm saying that like the fact that it had to come off second nature is sad, or just come off in general. You feel me? Cause there ain't no difference between a lot of motherfuckers. And to be honest with you, I ain't even gonna say no race. Just a lot of damn people, genders in general.
Y'all hang on.
That's crazy. But that woke part, oh yeah, I fully agree. I fully agree about the woke part because, bruh, spiritual, I don't know if y'all know I'm spiritual, but it's a lot of toxic spiritual people. It's a lot of toxic spiritual people too. And I'm not gonna lie, some spiritual stuff is hard appropriated. I remember it was a point in time where native indigenous people, they was just like, why are some people using sage? Like that's what we use, that's our stuff, we grow it, and we grow it in a respectful way. But people are literally purchasing this shit from like vape shops. You know what I'm saying? And like getting it from weird sources and stuff like that. And they're just like, no, I mean, if we're spiritual people, we should just use it. No, that's a part of their culture. They grew it. And they grew it in a respectful manner. You bought your shit from a vape shop, from somebody's Botanica or some shit like that. Like you're not paying the same respects of where it came from. You don't care about the history. You just want to be in the fad of spirituality and use sage and stuff like that. I wish I was playing with y'all.
I wish you was super early. Damn, baby. All fast.
Damn, the whole screen shake when you snipe now?
It seems like it, don't it? It do seem like it. Come here! dead. So you telling me that these two niggas I just killed, and then one of these niggas that I killed. Did nobody have no damn sniper bullet? Kendrick, come on. Oh man, he ain't moving. I don't like that.
You okay?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to
I'll
run
come
outside
back
real
and
quick.
get you if I had to, goddamn, but...
Yeah, you're gonna have to. I just dropped.
Goddamn.
I'm right on the edge of it though.
Crawl as fast
God.
as you can to it, goddamn. I'm coming.
That's what I'm doing. I'm going, but I'm dropping fast, man.
I know I'm trying to get there. What the fuck?
Damn, that was fucked up. That was fucked up.
I had it though. You feel me? I had it. What is this?
What is
He
that?
literally just tossed me out.
Did I get your card?
Yeah, I
Man,
think you had
that's
to.
shit.
I don't see it. What the? This shit was mid-air.
Oh shit. You see them motherfuckers?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
You got to go.
Man, we were supposed to be talking about damn Marvel and shit. We got all too serious.
And when I tell you it went everywhere,
Bruh.
that was a good conversation though. It was really like fuel. It got to where it needed to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know if you heard me earlier about the appropriate, even like with woke people is horrible too. And everything in that song, when you were talking about woke people, I ain't gonna lie, I agree because some of those woke people are into spiritual people. And there's so many fucking toxic spiritual people. Kendrick, I don't know why I want to call you Quinna, because me and Quinna be having conversations like this. But I was saying, like, basically with the spiritual community, white sage. Everybody uses sage to cleanse. Now, it was one point in time where, like, Native Americans and indigenous people was like, you know, y'all need to chill on the sage because a lot of y'all using it the wrong way, first of all. You're supposed to respectfully use it. And people are buying the shit from, like, vape shops, from random stores, getting it from the wrong sources, not using it respectfully. And, like, when the Native American people and indigenous people were saying, like, hey, y'all doing it wrong, a lot of people was like, well, it's sage, it's from the earth, anybody can use it. Yeah, but the natives was one of the first people to use it, and it's basically their domain.
Exactly.
And you're disrespecting it just for not even hearing what they gotta say or trying to even teach. What's crazy about Native American people, they will teach you how to do things if you want to do things, you know, in a spiritual way. And y'all don't even want to hear them out. Y'all want to do things your way and follow trends just because everybody's spiritual on TikTok all of a sudden. And all that type of shit. That pisses me off.
How much? Yeah. I'm with you. But I mean, it's just like Leon said, like second nature. You know? It's something that nobody ever really like takes any time to have some deep thought about. It's just something that people just did, and like the people that actually realize it's wrong and say something about it, then you know the way you believe is attacked. That's just like somebody saying God's not real for us, you know.
Yeah.
We know faithfully, you know, God is real, he sent his son, that, the other. But, you know, you can tell somebody else that, and because their beliefs are attacked, they react. You know, they don't really think, they just react.
Exactly. It's touchy.
It's very touchy. Which is why like whenever he says something about like people getting their feelings hurt, like of course their feelings are hurt. Not saying they gotta be a complete jackwagon about it, but
Yes.
of course my feelings are hurt. You know, you're attacking my way of living, thinking, or believing.
My way of life.
I've always believed this. Yeah. So of course they're gonna be offended or you know feel triggered or whatever because you're coming at their way of life. That's what they know. So I didn't too much agree with that part. Like I get where he was coming from, but it's like you said earlier about the other song. Like you were making a point, but you missed it.
Yeah. Both of them did. Both of them.
Both of them.
But I can say, in both of their defense, it's hard to cover everything. Especially when you don't see everybody's perspective.
Exactly. You have your perspective. That's all you can go off of.
Yes.
But I don't know. It's just hard to. You're not gonna please everybody regardless, you know.
Kendrick, last nigga on me.
Yeah. On you?
Yeah.
Which way?
Behind this big ass rock.
Yeah, I see him. Go on his fire, take him out.
God damn. I'm so ass. I'm so ass. Kill him, kill him.
I'm trying. Oh shit.
To me, you buddy, old pal. Cry to me, nigga. Don't cry to him.
Oh. Yep.
Try.
The crab salad is trash. It tastes like sewer water.
Hey, y'all got to see me hit a semi-dope shot at the end, you feel me? But we gonna carry this conversation on to the next spot.
Alright.